think Katie might be a Hollaback Girl.
Oh my god. That girl. That's the only feeling that I have left is... Katie Matlin was dressed like a Lakehurst boy in this episode. She had the hood up.
Literally looked
and
like
the puffy vest.
She may or may not have been at the stabbing of J.T. York in that outfit. Katie, there was so much wrong, I didn't know where to start. I just, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. It was tough. It was...
Just say what you need to say.
I mean, first off, felt really bad for Maya. We saw her for 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, wow, you had to come into school after your sister ODs, gets her stomach pumped, and you're just like, I've got a hat on, I'm real sad. And I was just like, oh my god.
She's like, guys, I'm just trying to be happy with my rainbow hat, but my parents made me come into school, and I'm just feeling real bad about myself because my sister got her stomach pumped last night, and what the hell am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
Very sad Matlin family.
Yeah. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that Katie's not just being a nasty person, but that she's clearly going through something. Just like the same way that Eli went through his bipolar stuff, through the same way that, you know, Holly J went through all those financial troubles and she was feeling insecure about herself. It's an issue. She was a nasty person. I really hated what she said to Bianca and how she tried to push it off on her.
It was wrong. It was
really wrong.
And it was just the way she was presenting it, and Drew he didn't know the whole story, so he was, totally believing what Katie had to say, and I was like, you know what, that's pretty nasty of you to do, Katie.
Yeah.
That's pretty sucky.
And it all comes back to, of course, Drew believed her, because even though Bianca has turned over a new leaf, Katie had said it, and Bianca had said it too in the last, in Hollaback Girl Part 1, how, we have our stereotypes that we've been built into, and people don't want to see outside of that. And that's why it took so long for people to realize Katie has a problem. She's not just being nasty and irritable. She's clearly going through something.
Katie's character has done a complete 360. Everything you know about Katie Matlin has been turned upside down, inside out, backwards to forwards. She's completely...
It's Ashley 2.0.
And I mean, I think we all saw some new hair on Chloe Rose that we're going to see in season 12.
Which looks fabulous.
It looks fantastic with the bangs and the black hair.
But it's different.
But is that a source of new things to come? I don't know. But Katie, they tried to make you go to rehab, and you said no, no, no.
But you didn't have a choice because you're a minor, so you went anyway. I guess we know who won't be at the Frostival.
That's what I said. I go, well, I guess Katie won't be at the Frostival.
Not gonna happen.
As soon as Marisol was having the conversation that she's the interim president, I was like, oh my god, this is the fear that all of the Americans had when Sarah Palin would have taken over if John McCain died. I was like,
what will happen?
She's the Sarah Palin of Degrassi right now.
Oh my gosh.
Mo was on the floor.
Mo was on the floor for a majority of this episode, which I didn't mind.
It was good.
It was good.
I like the bromance that Mo and Jake have going on.
Yeah, it makes sense, and it's making Jake more interesting.
Jake was wearing plaid on plaid in this episode.
I don't believe her. I wouldn't look.
He was wearing a plaid jacket and a plaid shirt, and I said, if he's actually wearing that, I will kill him. I will physically reach through the television screen and strangle him to death.
I can't.
And why is Allie wearing that hat? I'm just wondering.
That was also another
I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering.
And she was in a pose. She had a leg kicked up with a hat.
I ain't lost, just wondering.
Exactly.
Around my hometown.
There you go.
Memories of friends. Marisol looked good in the pants, though. She wasn't wearing the pants. She was wearing pants.
Somebody was wearing really light khakis. Looks like white pants in the background. I was almost sure. I was like, are you wearing white pants extra? Anyway. So
we could do an entire vlog just on
our
the
favorite
saga
extra.
of the extras.
Our favorite extra moments.
Some chick that one day Shannon tweeted about, she's been with the show since episode 1 of season 1, and she's still doing background work. My god, you must really love being an extra on Degrassi, because...
I mean, I would too.
Wow. Are you 35? How old must she be?
I don't know.
She's gotta be as old as the first generation
she's gotta
members.
be, Cassie was the youngest of that grade, so she's gotta be at least Cassie's age or older.
23 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Intense. Well, yeah, so...
Good for you.
Good for another...
Whoever you are.
Yeah, topic for another time. We will get to it. Back to Mo and Marisol. So he finds a way to make this date happen.
Oh, and we saw some set from the LA complex. The strip club that Jake and Mo are painting is the strip club that you see Alicia and Abby in the LA complex. And they're painting it, which I think is funny, because I guess they were painting it for the LA complex.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Mo with strippers.
Hilarious.
I mean, the best. So good.
We never saw him tweeting about strippers, though.
I was wondering where those tweets were.
I ain't lost, just wondering. Around my hometown.
Yeah, I know. I see that you are. So he takes some pictures with some strippers, thinks that Marisol's real upset about it, after he's like, hey, see you crying, must be about all this man right here. And she's like, no, happens to be that my friend's an addict. You know, just saying. And Mo is just rolling on the ground, basically.
He's always on the ground in this episode, but I have to say, I like Mo on the ground.
It's a new thing.
There's just something about him.
They have their little coffee fix-up thing. Marisol's, like, you know, studying and whatever Marisols do. And he comes in and is his cute Mo self, and she's like, oh wait, you're cute Mo, and I'm just stupid Sol, so let's be kind of together again. They hold hands, and it was really cute, and I'm like, good, because I kind of like them together. I don't really like Marisol, but when she's with him, I like her, so.
She's a better Marisol when she's with Mo.
And that's what we love to see.
And
characters being better.
I'm sorry about your, whatever you're calling their ship. In my mind, it is Moharisol. I think that is such a better ship name than whatever you guys are calling it. I think they're calling it, like, Momasol, or like...
Momasol?
Or like...
It reminds me of, like, Bulbasaur.
Marimo or something. I don't know. Moharisol is just... It's like how you guys liked Imagili and I like Ilimogen. It just rolls off the tongue better.
We're all on board for the Moharisol ship. Boop, boop.
And Dave and Allie in the comedy club at the Dot.
I knew. I just kept saying, Alex, it's bad. It's gonna be bad.
It was bad.
And it was. And it really was.
And I was like, ooh, Dave, you're short. Stop throwing punches.
I know. And I was just yelling like, oh, he's gonna get hecklers. Oh, he's going to call out the audience. And he did. But it was awkward.
I'm glad Dave and Allie are sticking it out. I like them together. Let's stay together and feel alright.
I liked how that was, it was just so well written at that part where she's like, well, if you think that we need time apart, then maybe we should break up.
But let's not.
But let's not, because I really don't want to. And I was like, that's so true. That's just how it is. You say that you want to, but then you don't. Like, and that's good.
Allie and Dave are doing the thing that everybody wanted Eclair to do, like supporting each other through like a traumatic time, but we're not getting Eclair doing that, we're getting Dave and Allie doing that.
Which is still, it's fine,
It's
because, you know, happiness is just around the corner. It's going to be a little bit frosty, but I think that we're going to be happy.
It's going to be some maybe some Charlotte Arnold.
I mean, I'm always okay for some Charlotte Arnold.
But I guess Katie's not going to be at the Frostival.
Although I would like her to be like, listen, I left you the HBIC title. You got to get with it, Katie. Come on.
I wish. Aw, that would be great.
Right? She's like, I left this school to you. And
maybe she'll throw in a jab. Maybe she'll be like, where's your new president? And like, she's a rehab in Holly J. You'll be like, is this school going down the drain?
Exactly.
It should happen.
It should happen.
Just saying. We were very pleased with how Bianca said, no, Drew, we can't be together yet. Keep it in your pants. Katie needs you right now. So I'm like, okay, that does suck for Katie because down the line, Drew's going to be like, hey, I love Bianca. And that was a nice scene that they had together, even though I was like hissing and crying hysterically the entire time. I'm very happy that they left it that way. And her scene with Audra was very nice.
Really, really, really nice. I think people confuse our liking of Crew with us hating Bianca in some facet. We don't.
You don't hate her.
I don't ever hate Bianca. I mean, there have been moments where I'm like, I hate Bianca, but I never actually hate her. I thought everything that she did was correct. She helped both Drew and Katie out. She was the bigger person, and I think that's going to pay off for her in the long run. So good for her. So I say bravo to Bianca. I really liked how things ended. And I thought I was going to not like the conclusion, and it actually left me more satisfied than I think if either of the couples stayed together, per se. You know, not to say that Drew and Katie aren't, but clearly it's more as a support system or something. Is it going to be sunshine and rainbows shows? No. We're gonna have some trouble ahead for
That's
both.
okay.
But we're alright with that.
Oh, when Audra was
and
like,
B.
I wasn't always this perfect.
And I was like, oh, Audra.
Really,
it was
Audra,
really funny.
Because we've always seen you as a vision of loveliness and
right?
perfection.
Always. Not a she-dragon or
No,
anything.
you're not a horrible beast. And Adam slapped Drew in the face in this episode. He was like, hey! I was like, what
it was
are you
hilarious.
doing?
And they were playing some kind of game outside the class. We just say, whack. I'm like, okay.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't Adam. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that was Jordy.
That was Jordy, like, ha ha.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I just thought in general, all the Torres with B scenes were really nice in this episode. They were cute. I really liked the end with the ice cream thing.
And it was cool to see B in a house.
Yeah.
B in a house.
B in a house
She
with
bees
relatives.
in the trap.
Bees in the trap. Bravo to Chloe. Bravo to Alicia and bravo to Luke for the scene outside of Simpson's office where Chloe's having that breakdown, basically. And it's just like, oh my god, I'm going to rehab. And, you know, Bianca's there, you know, just basically comforting her because she knows how awful something like this is because her whole life has been pretty awful.
Well played, good outcomes, nice and smooth.
That's what I like to see from the part twos. I'm always like, can it be okay? Can something good happen from all of the doom that was in the first part? So, good job. This was a Ramona episode.
It was a Ramona episode.
Of course it was a Ramona episode.
You know when it's a Ramona episode.
You do. There's just something about a Ramona
She's
episode.
just a special lady.
Wonderful. The cutest. Let's go.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's